So the heart is the organ most related to spirituality. The brain is the organ most related to occultism. And I think occultism is almost like a higher level of spirituality. They're both good in their own ways, but they are related almost. And this doesn't mean that you should always focus on the heart or the brain. In fact, if you do that for too long, then you will become ungrounded and you will live within the spiritual or even magical world, which can be uncomfortable. But you can do various exercises with these organs and areas, kind of energetic areas where you feel them out if you want to. Now, I want you to listen very closely to this. The heart, I believe, is the center for feeling in the body. That is the core of spirituality. Even the words the core, the heart, the apple, the red center, essentially. These are all related. This is a very important thing. Anytime you feel, I believe it is being traced back to the heart, and you're using your heart to feel things out, to feel outside of your body, maybe objects, to feel other people's emotions, to get certain spiritual senses, like almost intuition, but not a mental intuition, not a visual. When we go to the world of vision and imagination, that is of the head, which is a higher sense than feeling. Feeling is a more simple but pure sense than vision. And feeling is the key or the center of spirituality. That is the whole of the art. It is within the heart. Many religious figures and even pictures will glorify the heart and show lovely images of the heart. There's a picture of Jesus which he is pointing to his heart and then upwards, saying it is the way to heaven, the head, to the higher occultic realms. The idea of your heart must be lighter than a feather in order to get into the afterlife, a good afterlife in the Egyptian spiritual ideas. Now, the heart is related to all the things like spirit, chi, energy, spiritual energies. These are all essentially the same thing. There may be different densities of the same thing, because you could have air, which is a non-physical substance, and then you could have an energy form, which is a higher atmosphere. For example, there is high voltage electricity, I believe electrostatic, in the higher atmospheres, which is a higher energy form of this air. And then even higher than that, who knows, some other, the pure white light from the crown, or related to the crown. A kind of antimatter, pure energy. You can meditate on the heart and clear it and clean it out and just focus on it if you want to train your spiritual center, your spiritual power. I believe it's possible that once one has enough power with the heart that they could, say, push an object or influence a person, maybe a weather event or something, that they could perform essentially what is magic. Your non-physical feeling, you project a force from the heart. I believe this is what is done in various Eastern martial arts, using the energy of the heart. Using the energy of the head, of imagination and imaginary vision and such, is what we call magic. using the mind to influence reality. This being a higher level than the heart, being a more pure energy, or lower energy I should say, rather than a magical energy. It's more like air. So if you ever experience very strong emotions, the heart will it'll become painful, and you can focus on the heart and clear it out and help it. If you want to enhance your ability to feel other people's energy, you probably don't, because it's very troublesome, but you can focus on the heart. Or if you just want to enhance your ability to feel, and feeling is you're feeling spiritual energy. If you touch an object with your body, you're feeling the object. But if you are feeling your body, you're feeling outside of your body with your heart. The heart produces an electromagnetic field, supposedly, a toroidal torus field. If you focus in the heart and then kind of express outside, push outside a bit through the body, and then outside the body, you'll feel that pressure, that force. This is spiritual power, spiritual force energy. I believe you can, there's videos of people projecting energy at others and pushing them on objects. I think through focusing on the heart and pushing it through your hands or through your body or whatever, you can, push an object. You can definitely feel a force. If you do this, it feels like air is leaving the hands or leaving the body. Very subtle air. It's almost a bit like an ionic wind. If you've ever seen ionic thrusters and ionic winds. That's probably about it, I would say. So as I said, don't get hyper-focused on the heart or the head. Do your practices and then, focus back on the whole body, or focus on nothing or whatever area you're working on at the specific time. Because otherwise you'll get too much heart pressure. And again, the heart and the kidneys, or the heart and the bladder to an extent, are in harmony, and too much water energy dampens the heart, and you become cold and soggy and damp. And too much heart energy raises your blood pressure, makes you excessively hot. People who are really red hot, too much head energy as well. So do be careful, of course. That's all part of internal alchemy. But the heart is the center of feeling, which is the core of spirituality, because spirit is the energy you feel through this. Of course, check the links in the description if you're interested in social and commercial stuff, and have a good day.